Welcome to SIRA MCQ YouTube channel. Today we discuss Advanced Level A-Level Accounting Paper 2024 question number 47. This is the theory part. Look here, what are the requirements? Firstly they said, state whether each of the following statements relating to cost of manufacturing business. Okay, there is a cost item related information of manufacturing business is true or false. There is a 4 statements there. We find the this is statement are correct or incorrect. Okay, let's see. First one, cost that can be identified especially we can identify especially which with a cost object is known as overheads. Look here, the cost that can be identified especially means, look here, there is a motor bicycle production business. Okay, motor bicycle production business, there is a cost can be identified especially. What is this? There is an engine cost, we can directly identify why the engine was included in the motor bicycle. Okay, at that point can be identified especially with the cost object. Cost object means product means motor bicycle. Okay, cost object means product. Object is known as overheads. Is it correct? We can directly identify this is the direct cost. This is not overhead. Direct cost means primary cost. Therefore, this is false. We can directly identify some cost, especially there is engine cost related to motor bicycle. This is primary cost. They said that this is overhead cost. Incorrect. Let's see. Store ledger means, you prepare the store ledger FIFO method and WAC method. Okay, store ledger records both quantity, number of units, and value. There is a value column of the raw material items used by the firm. Is correct. Why? Store ledger you prepare, there are number of units are recorded and now value of this number of units are identified using the store ledger. Therefore, this is true. This is the easy one. Next one, fixed overheads. What are the example for fixed overheads? Fixed means not change based on the number of units. What is that? Fixed overheads, there is a supervisor salary is overhead. Fixed means monthly salary. Only monthly he can get 60,000 rupees monthly. This is a fixed and overheads. Monthly salary. Okay, the monthly salary not change based on the productions. Okay, production units. Okay, let's see. Fixed overheads, monthly supervisor salary. Okay, do not change. Okay, do not change. Fixed no, due to the increase or decrease in the production level within the relevant range. Look here, fixed overhead means fixed overhead. What is the example we can get? Monthly salary of supervisor do not change due to the increase or decrease in the production level. Production level means production units. Okay, within the relevant range. Look here, this is within the relevant range. What is the meaning of that? Let's see. Think about the production company. This is the for an example, this is the rent. There is a building, we must pay as overhead monthly rent. Monthly rent was for this building, monthly rent was 60,000. This is the fixed overhead. Fixed means no change overhead. Why this is the incorrect? No, as this is not change relating to this building, there is a production level of this is the highest capacity of this building. Production units are 1000 units. Below the 1000 units, the maximum is 1000 units. We can produce 1000 units at the 1000 unit production level up to 1000 unit production levels. This building is enough. This building rent and building was enough for 1000 units. And look here, the production level should be increased to 2000 units. At that point, this building and this building rent was not enough for this production. Therefore, another building we must start our business. At that point, another rent was incurred based on the number of units are changing 1000 to 2000. The rent was double. Another building rent was 60,000. Okay, you can think this is one building. This is building number 2. Building number 2 was acquired based on number of units. Therefore, at the maximum level of number of range is 0 to 1000. This is fixed. 0 to 1000. After the 1000 units, you must be again rent. You must be paid. Why? Another building should be acquired for production level. Therefore, within the range of 0 to 1000 levels, within the relevant range, you must be not change of this rent. This is the range. This is the high or low value. There's a highest maximum capacity. Up to maximum capacity, fixed costs are not changed. After the maximum capacity, fixed are again variable. Why? 60,000 doubled, again add another 60,000 for new building. Therefore, they said this topic. Why? They said, look here, fixed overhead do not change due to the increase or decrease in the production. Okay, we agreed 0 to 1000. Okay, the production level within the relevant range. What is the relevant range? 0 to 1000, not change. After the 1000, this is change. Okay, therefore this is a correct statement. They said at the relevant range, no change. Okay, this is true. Next one, wages paid for machine operators. Machine operators means they produce some product, cake or other product, they operate in the machine, cutting or other machines. Wages paid for machine operators on output basis. Output basis means number of units he get a salary. Number of units he produce, salary was he get. 2 units are produced, they again received a salary. Based on the number of units, he acquired a salary based on the number of units. 1, 2, 3, 4. The number of units are increasing, the salary was increasing. Based on the number of units, he get a salary. This is the meaning of that. Wages to machine operators on output basis, number of unit basis, means every number of units he get a salary. Okay, units are classified as a direct labor cost. Yes, this is a direct labor cost. Why is a machine operator? Machine operator directly contribute to produce the product 1 unit or 2 unit. Okay, therefore this is the direct cost, directly connect to the machine operators for productions. Therefore this is the direct cost. This is true. Okay, therefore this is the answer. Next, this is the overhead cost absorption case. In next video we meet question number 48.